Hello. While I get pictures of the ocean, it's time to draw a picture of me. Alright, hello YouTube artists and welcome back to yet another cool cartoon tutorial. Alright, to continue our epic line of Octonaut tutorials, we have Dashi. That's right, we're drawing Dashi because you asked for it. That's right, in the comments below you can actually tell me what you want me to draw next. And someone wanted Dashi, so Dashi it is. So, get out your 3 Ps, your paper, your pen, and your pencil. Hopefully you have an eraser as well. And let's get started. So remember, don't ink in the pencil until after we're done. So we're going to start off with Dashi, who's got a nice big circle head. That's right. And now it's time for the secret that you've all learned through these tutorials. And that is the magic T. And we're going to draw that magic T by what? Wait a minute. Who said that? Did you say, what is the magic T? Why is it magic? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. I think some of the other artists could tell you, but I'll tell you. And that circle looks a little egg-shaped, so let's make sure you have a nice circle. The magic T is magic because it tells all of us where exactly the eyes and nose and mouth will all go on our heads. Oh. And I think I'm making it worse. So, alright, alright, magic T. Where was I? Magic T, okay. So, we're going to go ahead and show you how the magic T works by drawing the eyes in first. So we're going to draw 2 very big circle eyes. And these circle eyes are actually going to go very close to the side of the head. But as you can see, the magic T will have it all lined up because we're following that line. So, following that magic T again, the center one, we're going to put a very small egg. I mean, an oval. But it's an egg laying on its side. Then what we're going to do is right underneath that very small egg, we're going to draw a couple larger eggs. This might be a little bit too big, but this is why we have erasers. And why we always use pencil first. Because pencil will let us erase. Okay. Once we have that, then you can go ahead and give her a nice big smile. Nice big curved line. Big happy smiley face. Alright. Now we're going to use that magic T in a totally different way. We're going to take that center where the 2 lines meet. And we're going to draw a slanty line. What? Why? What are you doing? Not only are we going to draw a slanty line that's going to go shoot right up, but it's going to shoot right out of her head. And we're going to use the top of this magic T line. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to shoot right out the top of her head. So it looks like she needs a haircut. She's got 2 weird hairs growing out of her head. Why? Well, let me show you. Because once you have these 2 big hairs, we're going to connect them with a slightly curved line that's also parallel to her head. And then on top of that, we're going to draw a little baby curved line. A little sad face. And then inside of this hat that we just drew, we're going to draw in a circle for the logo, the Octonaut logo. Because if you've been following these videos, you know that Octonaut logo is crazy detailed. And this little circle is just going to be all bleh if I do that. So what I do is I do a circle and another circle inside. And you get the idea. Alright, let us finish up Dashi with her hair. And we're going to take that line that shot up slanty and we're going to just draw a curved line. And it's going to go down over to the other side of her head, over close to her eye. And we're going to do the same thing. Same place. We're going to start at the same place. And if you want, it could be easier, draw a little dot. Just a teeny little dot over here by her eyeball, a little bit above her eyeball. And we're just going to connect it. Oh, wow. Oops. Yes, we all need a little help. I don't think it actually covers her eye, does it? So, the You might not want to cover her eye. Maybe you do. Maybe she's got some long hair right now. Anyway, it's a curved line that goes down from that line over there, over by her eye. All right, we got her hair. All right, so she's got some little bobby pins in her hair, and they're basically a U shape. So, right anywhere on this big curved line that you made, you can go ahead and make a upside down U or it's a curved line. It's a U. It's a, I don't know, backwards C maybe, and it just barely goes past the curved line that we made. So we make two of them. Make two of these U shapes. Two U's and connect them with a straight line. And then we can, if you want to do it now, you can erase. Look at my fancy eraser. Wow. And I could have swore. Yes. Yes, I knew it. So inside those shapes that you just made, you're going to make one more U shape, a smaller U. A baby U. Put the baby U inside. And then connect those. So what did we do? We made a big U, connected it. We made another U inside of it and connected it. All right. Now let's get her ears. And you know, most of the time when you draw someone's ears, they're like ears, right? But she's not a person. She is a doggy. Dashi the dog. Alright, so we're going to get rid of those. And what we're going to do is we're going to draw, instead of C's, we're going to draw U's. Each U drops right by her eyes, like that. So we've got two letter U's. And they're just sitting there, looking weird, because we're not done. Okay, so on each top of the U's, we're going to draw them up to the top of her head. So let's just get those up there. All right. Yikes, still looking weird. So you may have to play around with it a little bit. All right, let's drop down to get her body. And what you have to remember with the Octonauts that I'm learning as I draw them is their head is the main part. I mean, the head is everything. And then what we do is make a little body, a teeny body. And we always like to make, and she's skinny too. She's actually kind of skinny. So we're going to make a skinny U shape. Yikes. Kind of slanty there. And that is why we have erasers, or in my case, little bits of paper towel today. Where'd my fancy eraser go? I have one. I do have one. I just never use it because I'm weird. Alright. So we want a little baby body. Alright. You can use that magic T-line and bring it straight down into that U body. Or, you don't have to. If you want, you can. But anyway, we're going to take that magic T-line that goes to the bottom of her head, and we're going to draw just a little baby triangle. Because all the Octonauts have that little baby triangle. Because that triangle becomes the collar. So, from each side of that triangle, you're going to draw a slanty line that goes back up to the head. Bing bong, ding bong. And you're going to erase the bottom of the triangle. Okay. On this collar, if you're going to do details, they have little broken triangles. What I mean by broken triangles is a little triangle without a bottom. So you can either draw the triangles with the bottoms going slanted on each side of the collar, and then erasing those if it's easier. But anyway, they go right in there. And there's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And they're so small though. Okay. Alright. Where were we? Yes. Let's get the rest of her body. So, right in that U shape, we're going to draw a line that goes across. And that's going to be our parallel line because it kind of goes with the bottom of her head. It might not be a parallel line actually now that I'm looking at it. Sorry. But slightly curved or it could be straight. Either way, it's fine. We're going to do her legs, which are just 2 long U shapes. That's right, 2 long U's. And then on the bottom of those U's, we're going to draw 2 straight lines. 1 straight line on the bottom of each U. And we're going to draw a big curved line, or a rainbow line. Looks kind of like a rainbow. And there you go, we got her feet. But of course, you know, they're not just feet, they're boots, so we're going to have to draw a line above those little rainbows. There you go. Dashi looks kind of strange without any hands. And okay, we need to get hands and we need to get arms. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to give her circles. One circle is going to go down here, close to that line on her body. The other circle is going to go up here because we're going to have her waving. You can put her hands wherever you want. You can be creative. But the first thing we do is put the circles for her hands. And then you're going to draw from the top of the circle on both sides and from the bottom of the circle. And you just have to get those you have to get these lines back up to the top of her body. So you can do it any way you want. You could follow this exactly, which you can't. I'm going to do a curved line for this one. All right. And then the coolest thing about these Octonauts is they always have just one thumb. Wow. I've got the whale shark video of the Octonauts going right now. And I don't know if you could hear it. The whale shark just belched out pretty big. Okay, so we got her hands, which are those big U shapes. But we started off with circles and used lines. But you can use U shapes if you want, if that's easier. Whatever. And that's why I always say at the end of my videos, the more you do, the better you get, the more you learn. Because every time you draw, it's like a new lesson. You're like, you know what's easier? Not drawing those circles, doing U shapes. That's so much easier. Alright, so anyway, sorry. Here's Dashi. She's missing something very important that Dashi always carries around. And some of you might remember what it is. So we're going to draw a big rectangle. And we're going to just draw one little line on that rectangle and a big circle. And a little circle. And there she's got her camera. And this is her handle. That's the handle. So you can get as detailed as you want on that. You don't even have to add it if you don't want. But go ahead and ink these in, but don't ink in the magic T, because that's our secret. We don't want everyone in the world to know about it. Oh, and give her a little, throw in this line, this circle on both sides, just a little circle. So when you fill in her eyeball, wow, that's a lot of filling in. I'm going to run out of marker. Okay. So now that little dot that we put in there is kind of like a little shine. Looks nice. Okay, so we're not gonna ink in the magic T. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and just get rid of it right now. No more magic T for everyone to see. Sorry. Alright. So I erased all the lines I don't want. I erased the magic T because we don't want those. I erased all the extra lines that we did in the hair because we don't want those either. We just want to ink in what we want to keep. Everything else we can erase. And go ahead and erase those. Color these in. And take this. For those that want to put in some of the details of the hair, you can look up pictures of Dashi. She's got like some hair, and they're just curved lines like that. And I'm trying to see if I'm missing something. Oh my goodness, I'm totally missing something. That would have been so ugly. So, don't stop watching the video. We didn't do her skirt. So, on the bottom of her body, we have that U shape again. We're just going to draw, just like we did down here, we drew lines on the U. We're going to draw a line under this U body. And her skirt is not like a big dress that flares out. It's almost straight lines. Almost, but not quite. Alright, so now we got her skirt. I can't believe I almost didn't put her skirt. Alright. But I did. Okay, so she's got her skirt now. Whew, that would have been ugly. All right, so Dashi from the Octonauts, ready to take some pictures, get stuck in a whale shark's mouth, and everything else, the adventure she gets into. Okay, now, once you have these inked in, color it in, and send it over to our Facebook page so we can post up your drawings and show it off to the world and say, look at this brilliant artist. He's so much better than that guy that's on the video. And we'll post it up. If you want to put your name or your age and that kind of stuff, let me know as well. We'll do that, or we don't have to do that. It's up to you. But please, please, please subscribe so that our next video that we post up, it'll email you right away and you'll know. And if you haven't already done it, comment below. Tell me what you want to draw. Look at all these. These are all... Whoops, that one just fell. These are all... Oh, another one just fell. These are all... These are all comments and requests of what to draw next. Man, I keep drawing them. Okay, so let's pull out the next one, and we have Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls. I know how to draw her. I think I've watched the show, so at least I'm very familiar with Bubbles. So keep drawing. The more you do, the better you get. And we'll see you next time with Powerpuff Girls. Bye.